Just wanted to do a quick little YouTube video on these tires. There's not a lot out on the internet about them. This is a Patriot Rugged Terrain. These are a 35 by 12.5 on a 20. These are stock rims. This is what it looks like on my Ram 1500. Love the stance of these tires. They just look really good. Tread is huge. It's over half an inch. It was 1930 seconds new. And put 5,000 miles on these already, and the tread hasn't even worn a bit. I mean, there's a little bit of wear around the edges, but I mean, this is the exact same height when I got these tires 5,000 miles ago. So they wear really well. I've already rotated them. These were the ones up front, back. This one and the one on the back on the other side were up front. So let's compare the way they wear. Yeah, these are the front tires. Like I said, they wear really well. Perfect tires for a 1500, even a 2500. I will say that these perform extraordinarily well in almost all different types of terrain. I've hauled a camper, a 25-foot camper, through some treacherous off-roading trails, and this thing is pulled through no problem. I love taking this truck out on the beach. Corolla, North Carolina, the Outer Banks, and I don't even have to air down. You know, it's got a 12.5 inch footprint. I don't air down, and these tires just do phenomenal on the sand. Deep sand too, not just hard pack, but like deep sand, they do well. Never got stuck. Yeah, the tread just looks sick. There's a design on this side, which I prefer over the design on the inside. Which, let me see if I can get that. Yeah, there's that weird skull design, which is kind of cool, but I prefer that cool tribal design on this side. But yeah, these tires are freaking badass. Let's see what else. These ones are a 121Q 10 ply rated E-load. So like I said, that's why I think they'd be perfect for 1500 or 2500. If you don't plan on towing with a 3500, these will definitely do good for you on a 3500 or F350 series. But that's only if you don't plan on doing a lot of towing. The 121Q is, like I said, perfectly designed for 1500 series and 2500 series trucks. 3500 series trucks payload is it's asking for more. So hopefully this review helps you. If you got any questions, please ask in the comments. Definitely get back to you. Oh yeah, so this is air ride suspension. This truck has the air ride suspension, so that's the air ride suspension right there. And that's the links. I fabricated these links myself so I can get a little bit more clearance. You can't tell, but there is a 2-inch Daystar leveling block above the air suspension, which gives me this awesome lifted look. And it's not even lifted. All it is a leveling kit. And when you stack this next to a Ram 1500 with a 6-inch lift, they're the exact same size. So all I did was a 2-inch leveling kit with the Ram air suspension. And so let's see, what did I have to do for clearance? Well, on this truck I have front and rear, I don't know if you can see that, but I have the oh, what's the name of that brand? It's not Borla, it's dang, it's one of those it's a name brand. Bora, there we go. Those Bora spacers, 1.5-inch Bora spacers. Well, without the Bora spacers, I cleared no problem on the inside and the front. Then I got the Bora spacers and I was rubbing down here on this truck. So what I ended up doing is what's called a NorCal, real popular on the Silverado 1500s. You don't really have to do them on Rams, but just depends on your tire setup. These measure a true 35 inches. You know, sometimes when you get a 35 by 12.5, they come in and they're like a 34-inch tall tire or 34.5-inch tall tire. But no, this is a true 35-inch tire. So, and it's a true 12.5 inches wide. Sometimes, like I know the Aturos, they come in at like an inch shy of 12.5, so it's like you're getting an 11.5-inch tire. But this one's a true 12.5-inch tire as well, from side to side. So they are wide and they are tall. And so I just did a NorCal, which I basically took off the little mud flap that was here, lifted or pulled this out of the way, and there was a metal piece of the frame that was protruding out to about right here. And so what I did was I just angle grinded that off, and then another flap that I just hammer bent upwards, and then I zip tied this flap back where I heated it up with a heat gun and pressed it back and then zip tied it, and it's stayed in that form. And I have not rubbed full lock front or back, whether it's lifted like this or fully dropped, and I'll show you. So let's see, where's that? I gotta zoom out. Whatever, just press this button. Is it lowering? No, I gotta lock it first. Now let me lower it. There we go, it's lowering. So this is the entry level of the air suspension, which is almost the height of a stock Ram 1500, maybe like a 1-inch drop on a stock Ram 1500. But even in this position, I don't have any rub in the front or the back. There's plenty of space on these Ram 1500s to fit a 35-inch tire. But I think it just looks sick. Especially with those 1.5-inch Bora spacers. And I'm sorry if you can't hear me, the wind is howling like crazy. But that, look at that, sitting out perfect. Especially with these stock fender flares. They definitely are the perfect size stick out. Just look at that. Yeah.